because here's what happened for our day. I killed a roach in the bathroom this morning. Okay, here's something that's kind of sad for today. My take-in light is broken. Happy Monday, everyone. My name's Katie. I'm a third grade teacher in the state of Florida, and I'm so glad you're here for another week in my life vlog. First off, Duncan got me this morning. Free coffee on Mondays in the app if you order ahead with a qualifying purchase. So I got a donut. So it got me. I just needed something to hype me up this morning. I had a great weekend, a wonderful weekend. We relaxed. We started watching Lord of the Rings with friends. I actually made a vlog and I shared it a couple weeks ago of what I did on Saturday. So if you're interested in that, I will link it above in the card so you can see like what a chill weekend in my life looked like. It was also daylight savings time, and so I got an extra hour of sleep. So I'm feeling good, like I really am. And I just thought, you know, a $1.50 coffee and a donut sounds like a good idea this morning. Plus, because it's winter, their toasted white chocolate flavor is back, and I love putting that. I just get like a medium iced coffee with like 1 cream, and then I get 2 of the toasted white chocolates, and that's only here for a limited time, so that's what I got. So things that I'm doing this morning, I need to get set up for math for today. We're doing the distributive property of multiplication, and so I'm going to have the students do something on their desk with square inch tiles. We're going to make arrays and practice dividing the arrays. So I need to cut some pieces of string because I'd like to use string for them to like put and split the arrays in 2. I was debating using counters, so one side's red, one side's yellow, and when they like split it, they flip the other side over so it's yellow so they can see the 2, but I don't know if I have enough counters for every group to do that, so we might just use the square tiles and it'll be okay. But looking around, their desks are pretty cleared off for the most part, so I think we're just about ready for that, which will be good. We're going to do that in about 2 days. I also made a plan with me video for this week, so if you're interested in exactly what my lesson plans look like for this week, I will link that above as well. If it's already up, I'm pretty sure I've already shared it by this point, by the time you're seeing this. So if you're interested in like what it looks like to plan a week from start to finish for me, speaking of plans, I need to print my plans because I did make them this weekend, but I did not print them at home. And I need to get the board up and get my morning slides ready for today. That's about it though. As far as things go in the classroom, we're gonna do our morning routine, distributive property, and then we're gonna do our AR time, which we're still not gonna go to the library because we went on Friday, and we're going, I think, tomorrow or in like 3 days anyways, so we'll just do AR time 1 more week without the library. Also, this is a short week because of Veterans Day, so there's only 4 days this week, so that's helpful. So I think I'm gonna start getting that stuff ready, and then after I've like completely gotten ready for my day, I'll just continue to sip on my coffee and enjoy my breakfast and start to think if there's anything I can start getting ready for next week, because we do have Friday off for Veterans Day and I don't want to do anything school related this weekend. So the more I can prepare this week to get ahead for next week, the better off I will be. So that's all I got for you guys this morning. I'm gonna go get some strings cut, eat some donut, make some morning slides, all the usual things. I just felt like it should be noted, I killed a roach in the bathroom this morning with the back of this broom. I just went in and started whacking it at the end of this pole and then picked it up and threw it away. So David would be so proud of me. I'm a little proud of me, but also, yuck, it was really gross. Okay, now I'm in here looking to see if I have enough counters to do these arrays. Good morning. Today is going to be a walk and talk day because you're looking at the face of a teacher who went to bed really late last night. We had Bible study at our house, and then I had a friend that stayed over because the boys were all at boys' night at church, so it was just ladies' Bible study last night, and I had a friend that stayed over, and we just chatted for a very long time, and it was really good. You know, like one of those nights that you didn't know you needed. But then I stayed up way too late, and so now here I am. I'm on time this morning because I have morning duty. I have to be on time on Tuesdays, but I'm tired. I'm very tired. So I'm just gonna get my stuff together and then move on. So what I wanted to share was I did not pick up the camera yesterday afternoon. It wasn't the greatest day in the land of third grade, but we had a good start to our morning when we did distributive property. So what I had the students do on their desk was we took square tiles and we made arrays, and we practiced using a piece of string to divide the array into two pieces and then write an equation to match both sides. So for example, we started with ones that were easy that we could split in half, like a 4x4, and then we split it to be a 4x2 and a 4x2. And then I kind of did another one that you could just easily split in half, and then I did an odd number, and so you couldn't split it in half. You couldn't make both sides the same. So I did one that was like 5, so it was, what was it? It was like a 4x3 and a 4x2, so it was like 5 across on the top. And so I thought that worked really well. I used this freebie from Teachers Pay Teachers that I will link. It's up on the board right now. And I gave this to them for extra homework because we didn't get to the actual lesson in our chapter, and usually I use like the actual workbook pages for their homework, but we didn't get that far. As far as reading goes, we finished our first read of the story, Hallelujah. Oh my gosh, did you hear that? Hallelujah. Oh, that was my ring ripping at my hair with hairspray on it. Owie. Anyways, we finally finished the first read of our story because our text is really long. It's about teams and animals that work together, and I love it. It's really great, but it was really long. So we had to finish the first read, and then we practiced looking for text structure within the informational text. I think I shared this in my last week in my life vlog that I did, which was probably a while back, but I shared how we were looking for the text structure. So it would be underline the problem that the clownfish is having. I'm opening the wrong thing. Underline the clownfish at the problem that the clownfish is experiencing, and then underline the solution, or underline what caused this to happen for cause and effect. So we did not finish that. So we'll probably finish that one today and maybe start our highlighting next read if we're able to. We shall just see. And then in science, they're working on a digital lesson of the sun, moon, and stars from our curriculum, so that'll be good. I'm almost done getting my math book pulled up on the board because we are going to jump into the math book today. So that's kind of what our day looks like. I'm going to continue getting my stuff together. We have more feathers on our turkey. So I shared that in my last vlog too, that we made our little class turkey, and a lot of my students have brought feathers in, so that's pretty fun. So we're just gonna try to rock through some lessons today and make our way through it and get it done, you know? That's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my morning slides, get homework stuff ready to go, make sure all my papers, I always make sure all my papers are stacked right here. So I have yesterday's homework, I need to stack today's homework on there, and anything I need for my morning block. And that's about it for this Tuesday morning. It is T-shirt Tuesday. I love this t-shirt. I'll share the Instagram or Etsy shop that I got it from. I've shared it before, but I will share it again if you'd like to know what shop it's from. Here's the outfit. It is not cold anymore in Florida. It's 60 degrees this morning, so I have the sweater because I have morning duty, but then it's totally gonna be gone. So I'm just wearing this shirt. I've worn it tucked into high-waisted jeans before, but I was not feeling the high-waisted jeans today, so we're just wearing it untucked with regular old skinny jeans. And that's it. That's my outfit for T-shirt Tuesday. All right, here's something that's kind of sad for today. My take-in light is broken. I got this from the Dollar Tree. It was like super LED, and I put this Cricut over it so it wasn't as bright. It just says taken, and they would flip the switch on when they went to the bathroom and off. The reason I got this one is because I ordered one from Amazon and it wasn't exactly what I wanted because it didn't have an on and off switch that you could use like on the button. Like you couldn't push it and turn it on, you had to use a remote. And I wanted something that students would be able to flip on. So I returned those to Amazon and ordered another one, but it wasn't gonna come in before the beginning of the school year. So I just got this quick fix from the Dollar Tree. Well, I've had to like command strip it up, and my kids were not gentle with it. They were like, they knock it off the wall. I'm like, it takes a lot of effort to knock that off the wall if it's command stripped up there. Like, let's be real. Let's be real here. And yesterday it hit the ground again and it broke. And the other ones that I ordered to replace it came in. I just never replaced them because I had that up. But here it is right here, and it's magnet to the wall. And you have to charge it, so if it dies, I have to charge it. But they just touch the top, and that says that it's taken. And when they're done, they touch the bottom. And it is very, very bright, but it's like maybe they'll remember to turn it off because a lot of them don't remember to turn it off. And it's a pretty good like visual that somebody's in the bathroom. So we're gonna have to go over that this morning and go over the procedures because these cost more. The other one was from the Dollar Tree and they broke it. And these are from Amazon and it was like $16. And so they need to be gentle. All they have to do is tap it and it's done. Like if they're not gentle, then they're gonna owe me. I don't know, not really, but I have 2 of them, which is good. Thank goodness it comes 2 in a pack. But we're gonna have to do some training on that this morning. So maybe I'll take it down. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it down, put it on my front thing, and then if anybody has to go to the bathroom this morning, they're just gonna be like, how do I go to the bathroom? But I'm gonna put it on the front board, so on my stack, so I remember to go over that during morning meeting. All right, today is Wednesday. I'm up at school 10 minutes later than usual because I snoozed my alarm. Not a big deal though, because I don't have morning duty today. So what I'm gonna do is I am working on, I need to receipt some field trip money because we have a field trip next Wednesday. And I got some money, so I need to write the receipt and take it up to the front office. I also have one more paper. I went to the copying machine yesterday afternoon and did a lot of copies. And so I only have one more to make because I'm gonna be out next Tuesday, not out, but like I'm having a planning day with some coworkers to work on this new curriculum and assessments. And so next Tuesday, I'm gonna have a sub. And yesterday I was able to write all my sub plans and get all my master copies printed and most of my copies done for that day, except for one. And I also worked on my copies for what I'm gonna do the week before Thanksgiving, which is next week, which is so crazy. So I'm gonna receipt that, take that to the copying machine at some point this morning. I also got the command hooks that I needed. David found some at home. So what I'm gonna do is take the skip counting posters that we've done so far, which is 4s, 6s, and then I'm also gonna hang 7s, and I'm gonna hang them on my cabinets back there. Use these hooks to hang these with a blank piece of paper in them so that my students can hang them to show that they've memorized that skip counting song, and it's like our skip counting Hall of Fame. So I'm finally getting that up. Other songs that I have 5s, but I know they know how to count by 5s and 2s. So the other ones I have are 8 and 9. So that gives me 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll probably start on like the second cabinet, but I'm gonna get that done this morning too and just hang the ones we've done so far. So I'm gonna let you go, turn the camera around, start to hang stuff. All right, I am back home. I did not update anything at the end of the day because here's what happened for our day. This week, oh, my necklace never does that. Weird. All right, this week has been crazy. I thought last week with Halloween was crazy if you watched that vlog. Anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, so there's a tropical storm coming to the state of Florida, and I had no idea that it was going to come, or that we were going to get weather where we are. And then last time there was a hurricane, we did not get affected, and we didn't get any days off, and they like pushed it back. So I didn't even think anything of it. Like, I didn't think we were going to get a day of school at all. It wasn't even on my radar. And we get an email halfway through the day today saying, hey, no school tomorrow. I was like, wow, okay. So as when you're watching this, it's later because of when it was posted, but it is Veterans Weekend this weekend. So we already didn't have school on Friday, and now we don't have school tomorrow on Thursday either. But that made like the whole afternoon so crazy. And it's been a wild day because I had a lot of students out this week, like 4 or 5 out with sickness. Last week, I had a different 4 or 5 out with sickness. So it's been like, catch up, do this assignment needs to be made up, this needs to send this work home, give this student makeup. Okay, we're back now that my phone just fell down. Okay, anyways, so today felt like craziness. Like, I was just trying to get so much done in one day because we didn't have school on Friday. And then on top of that, next week, I have a planning day on Tuesday, and we have a field trip on Wednesday, and then Friday is the day before Thanksgiving. And so it's like I only have 2 whole days next week too. So I'm feeling that like flustered, oh my goodness, there's so much to get done in so little time. And so when we got that email, like no school tomorrow, I was like, I'm gonna sleep, and I'm so excited to sleep in tomorrow. But then I just kind of set a timer up on the board at the end of our reading block. We did have a really good math block. Let me like say how the day went. We had a great math block. My kids are pumped about these skip counting songs. Oh my goodness, they're so pumped. And they loved the skip counting by sevens, which was to the song, or to the tune of We Don't Talk About Bruno. So let me sing it for you. We can count by sevens, yeah, yeah, yeah. We can count by sevens. Then we went 7, 14, 21, 28. Then it's 35 and 42. I'm trying to remember it. Then it's 49 and 56, 63 and 70. Could you see that one? I need to practice a little bit more than my 4s and 6s. But they auditioned, some of them auditioned in the afternoon, and they got signed the Hall of Fame already for skip counting by 4s. I wish I had done that like right when we introduced the songs, but it's fine. It's fine a week later. Anyways, so that was really fun. We got their mid-chapter check quizzes graded, and the average was like a 90-something. So they're doing fantastic with their multiplication. And when we did the quiz, some of my students who are a little bit slower with multiplication, I could see them skip counting like 7, 14, and I was like, yes, there you go. And they got a lot more right. So the skip counting songs are definitely helping them out. And then they went to specials. We had a team meeting, so there was a lot of information there, which is also why my brain could have been on overload. And then we came back, we did reading. We reread our text and did a written response. So it was informational text about animal teams. And the question was like, how can you prove that animals work together? Use text evidence. So we wrote, animals and animal friends work together. One example is blank and blank from our text. And then we said, the text says, and we put a quote. So we practiced that. And then we did a practice cold read passage together. We read it once, we read it again. We practiced looking for the text structure because that's what we've been doing this week. We summarized each paragraph out to the side and wrote like, okay, paragraph 1 was about this person's life. Paragraph 2 was about the problem. Paragraph 3 was how did this person solve the problem? Paragraph 4, how does that impact us today? And then we did the questions, and I felt like it went really well. And then that's about when I got the email. And so I was like, all right, timer up on the board, work on your independent work. And I graded, and I pulled friends who still needed to make things up, and I just used that as like productivity time. Then they went to lunch. We did extra recess. At the end of recess, we had a fire drill, and then we had an intruder drill, and then we came back in, and I was like trying to put Scooby-Doo up on the board, and HBO wasn't working, so I was like, here's Tom and Jerry. We did the skip counting songs. We recorded them to send to parents so they could listen to the audio this weekend, and then it was done. And then I turned in the receipts for all my field trip money, and then I came back and I sent an email out to parents as like my Friday update, but on a Wednesday, and then I came home. It is 3:48, so I came home like right on time, and I really hope there's no weather, so I am praying for anybody who is being affected by this tropical storm, but I'm looking forward to waking up in the morning when it's raining and getting to stay cozy in my bed. So that's going to be fantastic. I get a Thursday and a Friday and a Saturday and a Sunday, and then I go back next week, and then it'll be Thanksgiving break. So November is going to be a breeze. My favorite month for a reason, you know? Anyways, so that's why I didn't vlog in my classroom this afternoon. So I wanted to come on and update you guys. This vlog was probably a hot mess, a hodgepodge of a bunch of stuff, because it was hard to vlog this week. I've just been busy. So I hope this gives you a glimpse into what my life is actually like as a teacher. And I hope you got something out of it. If you did, if there was something you liked, please comment. Let me know. What did you like from this vlog? Because it was all over the place. But thank you guys so much for joining and following along. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel because not all my videos are a hot mess like this. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.